Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG All the Mods 4 server here at the base, and I am very much liking how it's going, but there's something I would like to be able to do, and that's fly, because right now I can't fly. I can barely jump, and that's not very good. But being able to have flight, even if for short amount of times, would be really helpful, because I like to build tall and build big, and I fell once down while building up that, and fortunately it's not that tall of a building, so it was okay. And I have some stable footing. Oh, that's for, I think, while you are flying, you can actually break blocks without being an issue. But the Feather Falling 5, that is fantastic. And then this one here, Protection 5 and Breaking 5, this has Respiration and Aqua Infinity, both, which is great for being underwater, and Rebounding, which means if things are attacking me, they get punted away, which is good, because if they're that close and they're attacking me, I want them further away. So what I was thinking is going ahead and getting some jetpacks. They take RF, which is okay, because I can produce the RF, and I'd like to, and it'll take this slot. Now, if you look at these Supremium armor, that's a huge amount of durability, and the armor level on it is great. But it doesn't take any enchantments, which is bad. Now, there are some things in the 1.12 version of Mystical Agriculture that gives you things like flight and various protections and whatnot. But that's not rolled into 1.14 yet. So I will happily trade this really nice breastplate off for an Emerald jetpack. And then also the Eagle Eye had spotted this, the Mob Imprisonment Tool. Since I've got plastic now and one ghast here, I went ahead and made myself a mob imprisonment tool, because that will let me go ahead and grab things and move them about much easier. Like, say, sheep. Yes, so much easier to move sheep that way. The other thing I was pondering at, if we take a look, lead, there's this, the Ender Farmer's lead. And this, now that I've got ender pearls that I can get, a lead and gold ingot is really cheap. I tested this in my creative single player world, and I couldn't get this thing to work at all. I couldn't pick up a sheep. I tried to pick up a villager. That would be very nice. Nope, did no good whatsoever. And it's supposed to. So I decided, I'm not making that. I'm going to make me a mob imprisonment tool, which is very nice. Let's go ahead and put this away. And oh, like this bow. True shot, not quite sure other than maybe accuracy. Infinity, very nice. Quick draw, so it's very fast. Punch, if I'm shooting things with my bow, I want them further away from me, so that works. Soulbound, Flame, and I love Flame because it gives me an idea as to where I'm shooting, and Insight, which means more experience. So that's my dragon killer. But that's a different episode. Not that I have any idea when that's going to happen, and people have seen dragons be killed, so I don't think we're going to do anything with that. Anyway, I do want to, now it's night, I do want to make me some jetpacks. Now, to make that happen, I'm going to need a bunch of these whatsits. I'm going to need a bunch of these basic coils, and let's see, sticks, precious sticks. Oh, I got plenty of precious sticks. All right, let's go ahead and make a bunch of these coils. Yay, they stack, which is good, because I need, if I have mathed this correctly, I need 33 of those, and that's 11 for each of these layers. And then the top 3 layers, they need the advanced, which is a lot of gold. And again, it's 33. All right, so there's that. I'm also going to need to get some furnaces. Don't use that. Why do we always use this? All right, I need 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I need 12 of these, he said, because I can math. And then I need, what else do I need? No, I think that is sufficient. Let's start making things. I've got that. That's my leather strap. And I need to make a wood capacitor, which means these wood thingies here. And I need 5 of these. Toss those in. And then this, there's my wood capacitor. You go away. And then I need wood thrusters. That's where the 1 and 2, that's where the furnace comes in. And that should be sufficient there to make me a wood jetpack. Nice. Now, this little beastie goes in the armor slot. And let's see, can I do anything with this? This is just upgrade. Okay, so there is no, see, it gives it armor 1, this is armor 2. What does this say? Armor 4. Not much by way of armor. Some of the, shift for insurance. Oh, there's all sorts of information in here. So fuel usage, vertical speed, horizontal speed, 0.21. 0.06. So yeah, they get better as they go along. Some of the 1.12 packs I've seen, you can actually armor the jetpacks. I wonder if I can armor this. Let's see, usage. Nope, nope. Oh, a whole bunch of spells that can go on it. So that's pretty good. I pretty much can go ahead and get a lot of spells on it. So good. Anyway, that's the wooden. Let's upgrade this to the stone. So I need 5 of... I need to click this first so I'm in the crafting grid. Let's go ahead and make 5 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one? Darkstone? I got lots. I don't care. Let's go ahead and make 2 of these. And I think that's enough now for my stone. What was this? Oh, I needed to then make the capacitor. Okay, now I can make my stone backpack. That's better. Iron, very similar. I need to make 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I need to make that. And then I need to make the 2, 1, 2. And now I've got my iron. Done. Very nice. And boots. No, don't need the boots. All right, gold. Again, yeah, very repetitive. But I just wanted to get this. Oh, I got to make this one too. Toss that in there. I would love to be able to back out of this into the crafting grid. But, you know, So there's 2 of those. And let's make the gold guy. Gold. Diamond time. I actually didn't check my diamonds to make sure I had enough. Okay, we're riding the ragged edge of who knows if I have enough here. It looks like I do. Success! How many diamonds do I have? Oh, okay, 63. I have plenty more diamonds than I thought. Okay, good. The last I saw, I had something like 6, so I did some work. And let's make these first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then make that. Then make the 2 thrusters. And now we've got an emerald backpack. And that's why I keep this guy around, because I can go dunk. And holy cow, that looks very weird. Oh, these are not draining power. Oh, very interesting. Anyway, so this will go ahead and suck up a huge amount of power. 48 million RF. Let's go ahead and snag that for right now. Toss that back on. Okay, we've got that little thing in the corner. Yeah, you can see, so I have engine on, and I toggled that on my P key, because I'm not using that. And then hover, I set to H. So, yeah, hover does nothing, but I can turn that on. And let's go outside. Let's actually sleep. Sleep. There we go. Yeah, my armor went down a whole bunch. Oh, that's very nice. Very nice. Ooh. That's pretty fast, actually. Oh, let's go up and take a look. I'm liking how that's looking. And you can just slowly... There. Featherfall 5. Oh, yeah. You know, I'm not sure I really like the how much energy. Oh, not too bad. Let's turn on hover. Oh, very nice. Oh, holy cow. That is fast. Okay, I'm hopping down. 114. Yeah, let's turn hover off. All right, yeah, that sucked down the power really fast, which is kind of what I expected. All right, but that is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and toss that in there, and that's going to suck down a huge amount of the experience. It's going to suck down a huge amount of the power. Let's see, we've got 2 in these and another 7 there. So down it goes. That's okay. Anyway, that will go ahead and process like gangbusters, which is very, very nice. Now, that frees up all sorts of things, which I really like having creative flight. And why am I looking here when it's in there? So I really like having flight. And yes, it takes RF, so it's not truly creative flight. But you saw how I was hovering. I was not drifting down. Some of the other ones, they actually drift down, which is not so good. So I'm a big fan of having this work very nicely. And oh, that's very nice. All right, so that is good. Now, the next thing I need to do is I may AFK in my farm a little bit. Actually, let's show you just... Oh, why am I not moving faster? There we go. Let me show you a little bit what I did over here. I did say I was going to make the builder and chop off this chunk. I haven't glassed the top, but oh, I guess I'm close enough. It sometimes that shouldn't spawn. I turned on all the lights. Oh, I missed the lights in the back. Ah, no wonder there's mobs spawning down there. Anyway, let's come over here. I thought I disabled it all, but I didn't. And we'll jump. Yeah, I put some water down here. Such a great idea. Linda was saying to dig a single shaft down, put a chest in the bottommost block, and then waterlog that. So you get the water safety of landing in water like I'm doing over here, so you don't die. But because the chest is a block that you're on top of, you can just walk right off. You don't have to jump up out of the water, which I think is fantastic. So yeah, I missed that one over there too. Oh, okay. Change here. I got rid of all the hoppers, and I made this, which is the Ender Hopper utility. Ender Hopper from Dark Utils, and it has worked really, really nicely in sucking things up. And I've made like 4 or 5 stacks of the XP confection. Holy cow, that has worked out very, very nicely. Something... Let's break this, break that. Yeah, there's a bat right there. They... with this new roof, they sometimes perch there. When it was all stone, they didn't perch at all. Which... Something about the glass top, I don't know. It's strange, but occasionally what I will do is I will, after AFKing over there for very little time, I will come over here, I'll grab a bow, I'll grab some arrows, and let them die. Oh, I'll shoot them. The reason why I have this is it's a much faster pickup, because I was getting some issues where it wasn't picking up fast enough, and because I got rid of all the blocks of... I didn't turn that one off either. Okay, I only turned off the front. Let's take a quick look in the radar of the speed of which these mobs are produced. Okay, see the reds? Zoom. There's a wave, there's another wave, 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 another wave. So many bats. But I killed the server. Oh, I just saw an Enderman flash around. They try to teleport away, but they end up going back there. I wonder if they don't teleport onto... I don't know why they don't. But anyway, yeah, I crashed the server because this morning I was looking at that and said, yeah, let me AFK. I'd cleaned out everything out of there, and I said, I've got a few minutes. I'm going to take me a shower, come right back. when I did that last amount in the last video, it took me close to an hour, about 50 minutes to produce that much loot and the 2 stacks of XP experience confections. By the time I was done with my 10-minute shower and getting dressed and I came out here, I noticed there was XP hanging out there, and I went, oh. I filled up the experience obelisk or pylon or whatever this thing is. And that's bad. This is the spruce fence. No. Redstone. Why do I not... I'm not looking at that. There it is. Experience pylon. Okay. Yeah, that waiting for server we're seeing. It's almost like there's a problem going on here. I don't know why. I got that ever since I crashed the server here. Twice. Because there were so many XP orbs back there. I got up and all of a sudden my frames... Right now I'm almost at 1,000 frames. I was down to 1. And that was bad. So, yes, it crashed the server before I had time to suck up too many of the XP orbs because they get passed through the fence. And so it crashed. And came right back up. I logged back in. I was able to see the XP orbs. I saw my levels going up. And after about 20 seconds of 1 frame per second, it crashed again. And so then I looked up the command, and if I remember right, it's kill, and we want the entities, and it's my type. Yes, type equals Minecraft experience orb, close quote. That I found a write-up on how to do that, and I copied down the string. And so when I logged in the 3rd time, I pasted that in as fast as I could and hit enter. And at that point, it deleted 500 some odd experience orbs, which to me doesn't sound like a huge number, but it was sufficient to crash the server. So learn from my fail. Don't do that. Okay, let's turn the lights back on. Oh, do I have any sugar in here? I do have some sugar in here. Another skeleton head. I wonder if the the recent update to the server has fixed the issue with the skeleton heads not dropping. And the ender hopper just sucks up everything that's in a good area around it after about 2 seconds or so, and in it goes. So nice. So that's what I've been doing with that. Let me steal that. And I'll kill the butterflies later. The bats later. Trash. And then here I just go through and trash these things because I don't need them. And then I triple check to make sure that that's the case. Yep. Okay. And whew, they're gone. Very nice. All right. I'm going to prep some other stuff. So my jetpack is completely filled with power. So that's 48 million RF, which is great. And that does exactly what I need it to do. And oh yeah, this is gone because I moved that over to the mining dimension to power my builder over there. And I haven't brought it back. This needs some love. And so, I've been doing a bunch of work with this XNet, but I'm going to do some more because... Snag that one. And something I've noticed... Oh, here, let's turn the engine off. Something that I've noticed, breaking these dimensional cells is getting rid of all the energy out of them, which is really annoying. So let's go ahead and out. See, I'm a million down because I broke it. No good, dirty rotten. All right, so let's go ahead and break these because we don't need these. And I'm going to remove these guys, but place them down. And yeah, the energy's gone. That's new. Earlier that was not doing that. And so I'm not sure why that's happening now. It is. Let's go ahead and put down some connectors. I need a connector there and there. This actually can fill up with stuff. But anyway, let's take this controller and plop them there. And then I'm going to put down the alloy smelter. Okay, let's crouch click that in there. And then we want the crusher and then the furnace. crusher, and then the furnace, which still gives me something that can go here, but I haven't really gotten a fourth device. You know, I do want to upgrade these, and I should upgrade my alloy smelter, but at this point I've not really had the screaming need for it. Let's go ahead and yeah, let's put the gold there, the iron there, and then that there. All right, and I wish I had facades without crashing the game, but you know, I like to not see the wires. Anyway, let's as always, I always make energy first, and so we're going to extract from here, and then we're going to insert there and insert there and insert there and insert there. All right, so there's the energy, and then the next thing I want to do is I want to transport stuff for the smell. Let's do the furnace first. So furnace. All right, so that means I want to extract these items in a stack from this chest, and we're going to send that into the I can't look at the name because it's weird. There's the furnace, so we're going to insert here, and then that's going in. And then the next thing to do is we're going to put the items into the crusher. And for that we're going to be extracting from the you know, let's out. Let's do out for the furnace. So when the furnace is done, we're going to extract by stack, and that's going into the silver. Or no, that's iron. That's going into the iron. So anything that we dump into this regular chest will get processed through and dumped into the iron. Then now we can go ahead and do. And it doesn't really matter which order, you know, 1 through 8 you do these, but I'm doing them in crusher. Yes, I'm doing this in this order just to kind of keep the flow going, right? So it is going to go from the iron. Let's extract from the iron as a stack, and we're going to insert it into the crusher. And let's insert it there. Change my mind. We're not going to insert here. We're going to insert it into the gold. Let's go ahead and get rid of that one. Reason to my madness. All right, so then this with the out for the crusher, it's going out from here as a stack, and it's going into the gold one. All right, so. And the alloy is the last one. That I'm not going to have any chests to process bulk amounts in, because I doubt that I'll be doing a huge amount of that. So I'm only going to do out for the out alloy. Let's create that. That's the wrong thing. Remove. No, remove. Hit the OK this time. Let's make a item. That's what we want. Okay, and this is out alloy, and so we're coming out from the alloy, extract as a stack, and going into the gold. All right. So the rationale on this is when I put stuff into the this chest, it'll get processed in the furnace, and when I should reverse these, because once I crush stuff, there'll be double the amount. It kind of looks good in this way. But anyway, I can drop anything I want into the iron chest, and it'll get crushed, and then it'll go into the gold chest. Anything I drop into the regular chest will get smelted and get dropped into the gold chest. So let's take a... I'm really low on sand. Let's take a sand and drop it into here. And that's getting processed, and that should go foomp and into the gold. Yay! All right, and what do I have over here? Lots of ores. So let's grab the gold, and if I drop that into the crusher, Yep, it goes into here. And the reason I'm not instantly exporting it into the furnace is there's a chance of getting more out of these. So I've got total of 6 ores that I start with, which will give me 12 of these ore chunks. Now I'm pulling them out of here and dropping them back into here because you can reprocess these, and by default you'll get a 10% chance of getting an extra amount every time you process one of the chunks into a powder. And since there's 6, that's 60% chance, well, it's 10% times 6 of getting, well, actually 12. So 12%, 12 times 10% each of getting an extra ore out of there. And so if I really need to, I can just grab these and pass them through and get them turned into ingots right away. Of course, if I'm really that much in a rush, I can go ahead and just drop the ore straight into the furnace and get 1. There, so you've got a little gold dust. So the gold dust I will cycle through and get it processed there. So pretty quick, easy way of automating this up. And one of the things, because like I was saying, cobble, I have very little by way of sand left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind my cobble, because I've got lots of that, through this, which will turn it into gravel, and then I can pull the gravel out of here, and then I can reprocess the gravel through and get sand and dump that in there, and depending on how much glass, I've been doing some glass. Yeah, see, I've got about 3 stacks maybe of glass in there. Probably worth getting a couple more stacks smelted up. But that gives me a lot of work to do. Also, I can now take all of this stuff, all the various ores I've been monkeying with, and drop that in here, and they will start processing as necessary. In fact, yep, it'll grind up my all this cobble into gravel first, which is okay. And there's the 12th of these gold chunks. Plop, there we go. And we got 13. So we got just the 1. And since it's 10% chance, since there was slightly more than 10, getting 1, yeah, it's about right. So I don't have to put it in there. I can put it up in here. Cool. All right, so this is going to be so much nicer than what I've been doing of just slowly putting them through, because this means I don't have to be here doing this anymore. I can just let it run, and as long as I'm in the area, it'll process and do its thing. So yeah, I could automate this a heck of a lot more, but for right now, this is very sufficient for my needs, and so we'll go with that. And I'm hearing a guy out here. Let me back up this way, because you can't see what I'm doing over there. That's a spoiler for another episode. Tree capitator. I've already got a tree capitator, so I don't need more of you. So we'll call that good. You can go your way out of here. All right. So I will... so nice. So nice. All right. So, I also went ahead and went to my cosmetic armors and turned off this. So now you can see my jetpack. And if I turn it on, you can see the flames coming out of my jetpack, which is very cool. And I'm liking that a lot. It has been really nice for the next project that I've been working on. But didn't have enough time, and I needed to process a bunch of stuff in bulk, so I'm doing this now. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, messing around with getting in flight, which is great, and getting some bulk processing done. So no more moving things around manually one by one by one. Ugh, don't like that. And then dinner is going to be pretty soon. It's going to have turkey and cream of what's it. And it'll be delicious. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the FTOG, all the mods 4 server. Having a blast. And thanks for watching. Woo. Bye.